header today. Oh my God, this is like a total double header today. And this is great because it's afternoon, my time. Well, actually, it's like 5 o'clock in the evening, my time, which means that your time on the East Coast and everything else going, the other direction of me in LA, it's like evening. That means that folks can join me. So come on into the room, share this video. Please start sharing this video right away so we can start having some great conversation. In fact, I'm going to go into my profile right now and start to share this video with my client base so that way everybody can get in here. I've got a very important topic to talk about today. It's kind of a breakthrough topic that I've had, breakthrough moment I have for myself today. And you guys know that I love to bring myself in as an example. So we're going to talk about today how fear could be blocking your blessings. Fear could be blocking your goals. So I'm waiting for more people to get in the room. So y'all better get in here right now. Hey there, Gerard, how are you, man? I'm going to share this, guys, with my group. So give me a minute to share this with my client group. How is everybody today? Give me, type in the comments so I can see if you are, if you can hear me. All right, I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. Share this video. Share. Let's go. All right, hold on a second, you guys. Let me get this up in my client group so they can get up in here too. All right, Roxy's ready. All right, let's have our conversation. I'm about to hit up the gym in a minute. And so today I was talking to someone about some goals that I have and for myself, some things that I want to achieve. And it occurred to me that there is something in my way that is blocking me from getting to where I want to be. And that thing is fear. That thing is doubt. That thing is self-doubt. That thing is negative talk. That thing is mind taffy. That thing is the stuff that you would think looking from the outside when you guys probably see me and you probably gather from the things that I put out into the universe and on my social media that I'm probably one of the most confident people you've ever met. But in actuality, I have insecurities too. And I have big lofty dreams and goals and the things that I want to do, and whether they're fitness related or not right now, because, I'm about fitness, I'm going to relate this to fitness and how this is going to connect to you. But I have trepidations. I have incredible moments of self-doubt. I have incredible fear that cripples me sometimes that stops me from point blank being great. And it's funny because I spend time sometimes looking back and looking in the past, like where I was, let's say 2 years ago, when I was really at the height of my competitive career as a pro, as an IFBB pro, when I got to that Olympia stage and the season after that, when I decided that I was ready to retire just because I was uncomfortable with the way that the physique division was going at the time. I just didn't want that level of muscularity and stuff for me, and how much that fucked with my head. And how much I told myself in my head the moment I decided to stop competing that just because I wasn't an active competitor anymore, people wouldn't care about what I had to say. People wouldn't want to work with me. Why would anybody want to work with me? Because I don't have a six-pack. I'm not this, I'm not that. And this message of self-doubt came in my head. This message of it just depressed me, and I just couldn't get out of it. And I'm out of it now. Now I'm out of it, but I still face little fears and things that stop me from being great and going after what I want. And it's funny, it took a lot of self-work for me to get out of that. And it still takes daily self-work. I was just talking to somebody earlier about how Monday through Saturday, I'm good because I'm grinding. Sundays, I take a break and I don't do any work or anything like that. And that voice comes back. And I can't even tell you the words it says because it's right here in the back of my head and stuff. And it'd be telling me stuff and I'd be like, fuck, shut up, fuck, shut up, fuck, shut up. And it won't shut up. And then Monday morning gets here and I'm like, oh, my life, I hate it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm working and I love it. So I know that people deal with this all the time, especially when it comes to goals that you have yet to achieve, or if you achieved a goal and you lost where you were and now you're struggling to get back there, you got that voice that's like, yo, who do you think you are? Oh, so now you think you have the audacity to be great? Oh, but you couldn't do it before, so why could you do it now? And why should you deserve to be successful? You ever have that in your head? Type in the comments. If you guys are relating to what I'm saying, this isn't a one-way conversation. Type in the comments and let me know. So anyway, I'm having these things going through my head, and you have these things going through your head. And one of the things that you have to realize is that it's fear. It's fear. Fear is a fucked up emotion, yo. Fear can get you into some trouble. You ever hear of let's talk about the law of attraction, right? Let's talk about and I'm not bringing spirituality, and even if I were, so what? You know what I mean? What you put out is what you get back. Everything you think of, you get in return. The things that, even if you put out in the universe that you don't want something and you focus on what you don't want, you're going to get that thing back to you every single time. And that's just universal law. That's just how it works. Your brain and your heart run on impulses of energy. Thoughts are things. Thoughts have energy. And energy is neither created nor destroyed, right? They figured that out in science and physics. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It just transfers from boom, 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 from position to position. I just broke down some science for y'all. Some of y'all sitting there like, oh shit, you know? So if you're putting thoughts out there like that you're not worthy, that you don't deserve to be successful, if you put out the thoughts that I can't follow a meal plan because this is going on, I can't be consistent with my training because this is going on, I can't do this because I can't, what do you think is going to happen? You're just going to get that negativity back to you every single time. So the things that you don't want is what you keep getting back. And it's funny because I realize these things in myself. And I'll be sitting there hearing myself with this negative talk. Like, Roxy, what the entire fuck, girl? You need to get off your ass and just shut up and do what you have to do. Again, pardon my F-bombs, but I'm from Brooklyn and they come out sometimes when I'm talking like a regular person. I don't give a shit about being in anybody's box anymore. You know, I gotta reach the people that need to hear this. And this is how I talk when I'm talking with my friends. This is how I talk when I'm talking with my friends and drinking coffee and water, because I'm from New York. Anyway, I hear these things in my head and I'm just you gotta center yourself. You gotta start writing stuff down. You gotta start setting goals and focusing on the positive things that you want to accomplish. And so that's what I gotta tell you today, is that look, no matter what's going on with you right now, if what you want to achieve means something to you, you gotta be willing to go there. You gotta be willing to get uncomfortable. You gotta be willing to step outside of the box. You gotta be willing to acknowledge that there's fear there. You gotta be willing to say that, you don't have all the answers, but you're gonna try to move forward anyway. That it's gonna figure itself out on its own. Fitness in general, you guys, is not a beginning and an ending thing entirely. Goals can be beginning and ending. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to get into this dress. I want to step on stage and I have this amount of time to do it. That's finite. That's fine. But what we're doing on the whole, as far as fitness is concerned, is truly actually a lifestyle, because it's a journey that's a never-ending journey. It's a thing that you do that can impact everything about you. Because how we feel about how we look when we look into the mirror, that plays a lot with other things in our lives. You know what I mean? How you feel like you look in the mirror every time you get up and you see yourself. Every time you look down at your body. Every time you put on a piece of article of clothing. That impacts everything. From your career to how you relate to other people in the world. If you're not feeling good about yourself, how are you supposed to be good with other people? With your loved ones, if you have kids, you want to be a good example to them, but how are you supposed to do that if you don't feel good about you? And that self-love comes from here. And you have to just be willing to let go of whatever fears and trepidations you have that are stopping you from getting to your goal. And it's hard to do. And it's hard to do sometimes on your own. It's hard to do. I know for me, I need someone that I can bounce stuff off of. I need someone that I could talk to. I need someone sometimes to set me on the right path as to what I need to do to get to where I need to be. And some of you out there are at that point. You're at the point where as you talk to yourself enough And there's no other shit you can say to yourself. Like, you really have to just step outside of yourself sometimes and ask for help and have someone, and it doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to be forever, but just to get you to that next point, that get off that hurdle, to get your mojo going. And that's what growth and fitness and all this stuff that we do is really all about. I am so tired. I've been at this game for 20 years. I'm so tired of the bullshit. I'm so tired of the, what did my client call it earlier? She called it the squeeze me thin waist trainers and the drink this tea and the quick fix and the 3,000 squat challenge and you could get ready for anything in life and be fabulous in 30 days. Like, I'm so tired of it because it just sets everybody up for the wrong thing. It doesn't give you a realistic view of what you can do and how you can change your body for good. And then it just perpetuates more fear. It perpetuates more doubt because you'll get a short-term result, but then everything comes back tenfold because you haven't figured out how to do it right and then keep it off. And then you got people like me sitting in the background like, hey, hi, I'm going to come on here and spend my 10, 15, 20 minutes trying to talk to you like a real person because I care. And people don't want to hear that, you know, but I'm talking to those of you that do care about that. And so what I have to tell you today in today's message, before I hit the gym, before I do my thing, before I log off for the day with my work, is that fear can be your greatest enemy in this game. Is that you have to trust yourself, that you have to step out of your comfort zone, that you have to be willing to invest in you in more ways than one. Like, you know, invest your time, invest your energy, invest your focus, invest your money, if that means something for some of you who want that help to be able to move forward. But sometimes the greatest successes can be born out of fear, because when you look fear in the eye, and you look trepidation in the eye, and you say, I'm going to fucking conquer you, and I'm going to do what I got to do anyway. I'm going to do it despite you staring me in the face and telling me these voices that I can't, and I'm going to conquer it. I'm going to do it anyway because it means something to me. And then you accomplish that. What does that mean to you? How will that make you feel at the end of the day? Instead of shying away from that fear, retreating, and deciding to stay the same. I know when I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm just going through the same fucking canon every day, the same motion, the same outcome, I feel like crap, you guys. I feel like crap. So now I have to tell myself to take fear and look it in the eye and say, screw you. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do what I have to do. Some of you are at that point right now, and I'm here to tell you to just go for it, to just do whatever is on your mind, where that means, you know, starting that class you have in the back of your mind, going to spin, taking that yoga class, going on that hike, meeting that friend at the gym who wants to be your training buddy, but you said no because you don't really like working out with people, but you know that you need to push anyway, and you're going to go and do that. Hiring that personal trainer at the gym that you've been thinking about working with, but for whatever reason, you decided that you can't afford it, you don't want to afford it, so you're not going to do it, but you keep seeing yourself in the same place over and over and over, and that personal trainer is right there to help you. Hire that trainer. If it's a coach that's online that you want to work with, that you know is going to get you there. And yeah, it might take you outside of your comfort zone financially for a little bit, but if you just work with that person for X amount of month and tell them you're going to give them your all and you invest in your time together, boom, invest in it, because to stay the same costs you more mentally, physically, emotionally, and monetarily than it does to change each and every freaking time. So I hope this message was enlightening for you. I hope that this message fires you up to get off your ass and do what the hell you got to do. Look, we're adults here. You know what I mean? And you got to take that responsibility and own your life, because at the end of the day, none of us is promised tomorrow. I could die tomorrow. I could die today. I live in LA. We drive in cars. I could go out there today and my life is done because I got into an accident. And then I'm sitting back on my... Well, I'm not sitting back nowhere, I'm dead. And I'm looking down like, oh shit, I should have taken that chance. I should have done that thing I wanted to do. I should have talked to that guy and told him how much I had a crush on him and I like him and I want to get to know him. I should have done this. I should have said this to my sister. I should have said, fuck it, Roxy, get back on stage and try for that Olympia again. But we get one opportunity to be happy in your own skin. So make the right choice for yourself, because once that chance is gone, it's gone. So anyway, I love you guys. Oh, I almost knocked off my keyboard. I love you guys. If you want to watch this message again, I'll keep it up on my Facebook, or you can go ahead and join it and look at me on YouTube. I have a lot of videos there that you guys can check out. youtube.com/RockstarFitness1, ROXSTAR Fitness1. For those of you that are interested in working with me, listen, I'm not into the hard sell. I only want to work with people that are really ready. So I put the description in the link, I put the link. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can go ahead, click that link, find out how to get a complimentary appointment. You don't have to put out any money to talk to me to figure out where we are. You go to that link, I'll tell you about the programs that I offer. And then, we'll talk about which level works right for you, what's going to fit with your budget and all that other stuff. So, there's ways to work with me. For those of you that want that, I am open and ready. Other than that, guys, it's time for me to make this body hot. Child, I looked at myself this morning and I saw my curves. I was like, girl, you looking good. So I got to get up in the gym and pump some iron. So, guys, I love y'all. Mwah. Have a fantastic evening. Post your comments below. I love to hear them. If you're watching this from YouTube, remember to subscribe to my channel, because I always post a lot of fantastic shit. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.